Well, it's been a rough morning. We ain't seen anything. We haven't had any goblin action. We did see a bear, however, though, which actually was incredible. This thing was huge, probably 300-pound bear. We were looking for turkeys and big old bear. I mean, this bear literally had to be on somebody's, almost their porch. There had to be a bird feeder there or something. But we just went down this road that Tyler harvested his bird on last year, and lo and behold, we got another big old bird right there. Actually, there was two of them. So we are actually turning around, and we're gonna go and hopefully find a spot so we can get up in there. It's a bunch of mountain ridges up in here, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get on these birds and get the boy on one. But it looks like they're heading up the hill. There was a hen going to them. We almost saw that go right across the road. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll get. What do you think, Dave? You think we'll get them?
I think we will. It's that time of year.
I got the silver tongue with me, so
go up there and make them horny.
That's right.
We just got out of the truck, made a call with a box call, bird gobble. Not quite sure what side of the road he's on right now. We're gonna make another call real quick, see if we can get him to hammer back. We just went by, we had two toms walking up this guy's yard, made a call, just got him to gobble. We're gonna get set up and see if we can't get him to come up the hill and come in. Got your gloves?
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I just smoked a big tom. Woo.
Time to go get breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool.
Woo.
Woo.
Nice shooting, bud.
Thank you.
Safety's all on, everything?
Yeah, everything's good.
Beautiful.
Look at the beard.
Look at all the blood.
Look at his head.
Oh, nice spurs
Look at
too.
the head on that thing. Ooh. Still got a kick in him.
Pretty winning.
Let me see the spurs. Oh wow, big hooks. Nice beard. Look at the head on that thing.
Pretty fun.
Big head. Beautiful
Nice job,
bird.
man.
Thanks.
Nice work.
Dave
Can't
stuff.
beat that.
What do you think?
That's pretty cool. Drove by, saw these two toms walking up this guy's yard. Sure enough, they were headed right to a hen. We got up in behind them, and I don't know, I think it's a domestic bird over here that you'll hear gobbling. He sounds pretty retarded. And didn't take long. They finally struck up, and about 5 minutes later, up the hill they came.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. That was that. I don't know where the hen went, but
You gotta admit, your buddy is a little hard of hearing. You
we're,
had me
we're,
rolling.
we're coming in here, and Nate thinks he hears something, and I go, Nate, you probably didn't hear anything. You're hard of hearing anyway. He turns around and goes, huh? I about fell over laughing.
It was funny.
Oh, well.
And now we got a bird.
And now we can go eat breakfast, like I said. Perfect.
Sweet. What do you think, buddy?
It's awesome. Finally, we got New Hampshire bird, Big Tom. I killed my bird here last year. I'm happy.
It's the same spot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sweet. Well, the end result of a morning that we didn't hear any gobbles. I got my buddy Dave Kirton's with me, probably one of the best callers I've heard in the woods, or even just doing turkey calling I've ever heard. He is just absolutely a professional, especially with his mouth calls. What do you make your own mouth calls now?
Yep, just started making my own last year.
And what are your calls called?
Yeah, Kirton's Custom Calls. My buddy Brendan Tremblay, actually, who's killed a few birds with me, a young kid, he helped me think of a slogan. It's make 'em horny.
And hey, you know what? It's what you're doing. You're out here trying to, it's the mating season, it's spring. And you called this monster Tom in for my son. Dave's no stranger to turkey woods. He hunts turkeys every day. He's out in the woods there. He has youth, he has everybody out there. If you've never done it, he's out there usually with you, being the first one to take you out. And this morning we went to New Hampshire. I hadn't hunted with Dave this year, and last night he gave me a call, and we said, let's go out tomorrow and see if we can't get a New Hampshire bird. You know, we're in New England. It's kind of tough. It's all a lot of wood terrain. You know, these are woods birds, and we didn't hear nothing this morning.
No, it was pretty sad there for the first, I don't know, 2 hours. And everybody that says, you know, you go out hunting just to enjoy your time in the outdoors, well, that's a lie. We come out to do this right here. Whether it's deer hunting or turkey hunting, you know. Yeah, it's fun being out there, but when you're not hearing birds or you're not seeing deer, it's just
Frustrating.
it's frustrating. But all it takes is one, and came by and saw the two toms walking up the road and got slipped up in behind them, and we got this nice domestic bird over here gobbling. Can you hear him? Oh!
And he ain't gonna go over.
Not gobbling now, but
He was gobbling the whole time. We were kind of like, that's got to be a domestic bird. He hasn't moved and nothing's happening. What do you think you hunt there, buddy? What do you think?
Well, it was great. We got set up, and this one, the domestic one, just kept gobbling and gobbling. And then finally, the two big toms gobbled, and swung my gun over. And it wasn't 3 minutes later, Dave was saying that he sees them coming up. I looked over, and here they come. My dad says, take the one, and that's when I shot.
I will say this time he actually listened. He's got a little of his mother in him, doesn't listen too well to me. But the bird came up and strut, and Dave pointed him out, and if you haven't noticed, I am hard of hearing. And I thought he was going to throw a branch at me to tell him the birds were coming, but I could see him coming up over the ridge there, and this one was in full strut, and I told my son, I said, take the strutter, and as soon as he clears. We were going to try to do a double, but the way we were set up, the way they came in, it just didn't work out, and Dave, you know, he didn't care. He wanted little man he had to shoot, so bird came up, and when I told him to shoot, I was like, hey, take the strutter. And the last time I said that, he took him, and I didn't mean for him to shoot him yet, but everything worked out great.
beautiful.
Sweet. So we're on the road. We got a few more tags to fill, and hopefully we're gonna get another bird. So let's get your bird, youngin, and get going.
Tags to fill, bellies to fill.
That's right.